Hi guys, West Country Explorer here. Today I'm over in West Knoyle, so not too far down the road from Shaftesbury, and as you can see I'm in some woods. The bit of the woods I'm in at the moment is known as Puckwell Coppice, because what it is, there's a old well here. I mean, I don't think it's much of a well now, but it's known as Puckwell. Puck is an old English word for hobgoblin, so it's Hobgoblin well. It's one of these very old wells that hadn't become Christianized. What I mean by that is hadn't been like Christians hadn't come along and sort of dedicated the well to like a saint or anything like that, so it's sort of retained its pre-Christian name of Puckwell. Yeah, so I thought I'd just come and have a little look-see at this old well that's sort of dedicated to hobgoblins. I'm going to see if I can find it, guys. Yeah, it's quite a nice little bit of woodland. Nice little path to walk along. It's a nice sunny day today, which is nice. I mean, it's not terrifically warm, but at least it's not tipping it down with rain. A few people out and about with their strimmers, doing a bit of gardening work and all the rest. Yeah. So this well that I'm looking for should be very close to the path from what I can see online, so should hopefully not be too difficult to find. Just over there is somebody's garden, so that would be a nice place to live. Imagine that. Oops, get out of the way, Leaf. You own a property with a nice big back garden that's got access right into some woods. That'd be a great place to sort of grow up. Dirty old stream. Right then. So, I haven't found it yet, and I've coming out into a field here. Right. Not sure where I'm going, where to find it. Now, I know that the well is somewhere in the coppice. I haven't got an exact pinpoint for it, so it does mean a bit of just looking around and all the rest trying to find it. But the good thing about that is I get to explore the woods and the pathways and all the rest. So that ain't a bad thing. That ain't a bad thing at all. There's some lovely little walks around here through this little bit of woodland. Oh, there's a pathway up there. I think I'm going to go along this one, and I'll eventually find the goblin well. Oh, another dried up stream. Oh, a bit of water down there. Ah. Where is the well? I'm determined to find it. I mean, from what I've read online, it's a bit of something and nothing nowadays, but I'm going to find it. I want to find the goblin well. I want to find a goblin. Well, guys, I finally found it. What I'm going to do is, if you fancy coming along to see it for yourself with your own eyes, I'm going to show you exactly how to get this, make it a bit easier for you guys to find it without having to do all the wandering around that I've just done. So I'm just going to swizzle the camera around a second. Like just down there, you can't quite see it, but there's the road going through the village, and you can, on the side of the road, you can just park up in a little sort of lay-by area. There's enough room for like probably 2 or 3 cars maybe, and then park up, come up along this trackway. So that's Puckwell Coppice. It'll be on your right as you're coming up the track. So you'll be heading towards this field, and then what you do is you just come in here like this, up. It's quite a nice little woodland. I've enjoyed walking around here. A bit frustrating trying to find the place at the well, but like I say, it's a nice little walk around I've had. Now guys, it ain't much at all. If I come down here, basically guys, this is Puckwell, the Goblin well. It's not a well anymore, is it guys? It's all bogged up and all the rest. Yeah, so if I come up here, yeah. Like I said, Puck is the old English word for hobgoblin. So this would have been a hobgoblin well. You can see the remains of the old sort of bed of the, I suppose it would have been a wet, like little stream going off down there, the old stream bed. So there you go guys. Hobgoblin well in West Knoyle. So there you go guys, that's Puckwell. Yes, granted, it's not really anything much. I mean, nowadays it's just a bit of boggy ground, very wet and squidgy underfoot. The kind of place you could easily walk past and not bat an eyelid if you didn't know the history of it. And yeah, it's a bit of nothing to the extent that some people might be thinking, well, is it really worth a YouTube video? You know, sort of, why have you gone there, West Country Explorer? Why are you doing a video on that? Well, the reason I've done a video on it is because little things like that interest me. It's a little bit of history. It's used to be a well that's sort of fallen out of use nowadays, but the fact that it's still referred to as Puckwell, you know, Hobgoblin well, it's a well that dates back to sort of pre-Christian times, and that for whatever reason didn't get Christianised, you know, and so it's still known as Hobgoblin well. So it's just little snippets of history tucked away, and that interests me. You know, little things like that are tucked away in little villages, sort of not commonly known about, and I just enjoy doing little videos on them and just sort of bringing them all back into sort of public awareness and that kind of thing. So yeah, well guys, I hope you've enjoyed. Even though it ain't been much of an explore, I've still found it interesting. Yeah, and I hope you guys have got some kind of enjoyment out of watching this. Anyway, I'm gonna cycle on home now and do a few bits and bobs around the house, a bit of reading and all that kind of stuff, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And in the meantime guys, as usual, stay safe, take care, God bless.